Imagine you're sitting outside one night, sipping tea, looking up at the sky, and the moon just vanishes. Poof, gone. No explosion, no warning. One moment it's there, glowing like a giant space flashlight, and the next, black sky, just stars and a confused owl. So, what now? First of all, you'd probably assume you're dreaming or losing your mind. But no, it's real. Every person on Earth sees the same thing. The moon has disappeared. The news breaks. Scientists scramble. Twitter explodes. Someone starts a religion. But while everyone argues whether it was aliens or a cosmic magic trick, Earth itself is already reacting. You see, the moon isn't just a beautiful nightlight. It's a massive gravitational partner. It's been dancing with Earth for billions of years, keeping things balanced. Without it, things get weird. Let's start with the tides. The moon is responsible for most of Earth's ocean tides. Without it, the tides would shrink by about 70%. Surfers would riot. Coastal ecosystems would collapse. Many sea creatures rely on tides to reproduce or feed. Without them, entire species might vanish. So, in a few months, your seafood buffet? Gone. Say goodbye to oysters. Tragic. But wait, there's more. The moon acts like a giant gyroscope for our planet. It stabilizes Earth's axial tilt, keeping it around 23.5 degrees. That tilt gives us seasons. Without the moon, Earth's axis would begin to wobble, like a drunken top. Over thousands of years, we could swing between no tilt, no seasons at all, just eternal spring, or a 90-degree tilt. Imagine Antarctica directly facing the sun, permanently. One side of Earth scorched, the other frozen. Yeah, not ideal. But let's say you're not the seasonal type. Maybe you're thinking, hey, I live in the city, I never see the moon anyway. Well, here's another fun fact. Nights would become much darker, like can't see your own hand dark. The full moon is about 400,000 times brighter than the next brightest object in the night sky, Venus. Without it, nocturnal animals would be thrown into confusion. Some would thrive. Others, like sea turtles who use the moon to find the ocean, would crawl inland instead and die. Oops, and humans? We'd feel the difference too. Historically, people have used the moon to track time, plant crops, plan religious events, and write poetry. Without it, farmers lose their lunar calendars, werewolves lose their punchlines, and thousands of old love songs suddenly make no sense. Imagine trying to explain to your grandkids what a moonlit kiss used to be. But wait, what about gravity? Would Earth start spiraling off into space like a lonely cosmic pinball? Nope. The moon's gravity affects Earth, but the sun is still the heavyweight champion of the solar system. We'd keep orbiting the sun just fine. However, Earth's own gravity would shift ever so slightly, enough to confuse satellites, mess with animal migration, and cause GPS systems to throw tantrums. And here's a twist. The moon is slowly drifting away from Earth anyway, about 3.8 centimeters per year. It used to be much closer, and the tides back then were massive. If it were to keep drifting, billions of years from now, it would naturally leave us. But now it's just gone. No time to prepare, no goodbye letter, just cosmic ghosting. So what about the conspiracy theorists? Oh, they'd be having a field day. You'd get headlines like, NASA hid the moon in Area 52, or the moon was never real. Wake up, sheeple. And meanwhile, cults would start worshiping giant cheeses in memory of the moon that was. Now let's go deeper. The moon's gravitational pull actually slows Earth's rotation. Without it, days would start getting shorter. Over millions of years, Earth could spin faster and faster. Imagine 20-hour days, then 18. You think people are sleep-deprived now? And in the long term, our planet's wobble could grow so extreme that climate patterns become completely chaotic. Crops fail. Economies collapse. The world starts to look less like a sci-fi movie and more like a documentary about planetary doom. But here's a silver lining. No more lunar eclipses to explain to your confused dog. No more full moons to keep you awake. And, bonus, astronomy textbooks get shorter. So what would happen if the moon suddenly disappeared? In the short term, panic, dark nights and awkward romantic lyrics. In the long term, unstable seasons, dying ecosystems, rising extinction rates, and a chaotic climate roller coaster. But don't worry, it's still up there. For now, just keep an eye on it tonight, okay? And maybe tell it thanks.